Good morning, guys. It's John. Welcome back to KC Farms. We have had a great week going on. We're just going to check out some of the things that are growing. Jamie's flowers are looking amazing, and we have had a lot of fun with these garden beds. Here's some dill. We've got some volunteer plants growing up. The biggest news today is that we have more piglets. We moved Toulouse over last video, and what are you barking at, cow? We moved Toulouse over last video and we were correct. She was due for piglets. But before we get over there, just checking out some of the progress. Tomatoes are growing great. Like I said, we do not do a whole lot of gardening, but we're getting into it more. And with these garden beds, it has made it easier. We've got the more tomatoes here, these super sweets, cherry tomatoes. When my brother was here, he added to our garden. And we've got two more blueberry plants here. They are doing great, loaded up with blueberries, so we're kind of excited to have these. A couple squash, zucchini, all is going well. Uncle Ken is still here, and he is getting things done. Always glad to have him here. We had family in last week, and that was a fun time. So what happened, we moved Toulouse over that day. You've seen that on the last video. And the next morning we had to process chickens. We processed chickens all day, finished up at a decent time. We usually go out and eat in the evenings when we process chickens. On our way back, we checked the barn and there was piglets. So we were thinking we might get an early night. But we didn't. We had piglets. So we caught a few videos. As I'm walking back to the barn to show you guys the piglets, we'll show you those videos here. Pretty awesome experience. It never gets old. We've got some pigs ready to be weaned here in about a week, namely these chunkers. Mama's been doing a good job weaning them, so we will get them out here. These pigs are 2 weeks younger than our first two litters, so these will be here with Barb for a little while, and then Delilah's chunky pigs will also be getting weaned here. So in the upcoming week or so, we'll put all these pigs together, Delilah's litter and who's that? Smitten's litter, and we'll give Mama's a break and get Mama's out of here. So you don't want them to milk them dry. Some pigs are better at weaning than others. We just make it easy for them and we take them out. So actually Barb's been doing quite a good job too, not just letting them eat all the time. So I'm sure you're wanting to see the new piglets. You forget how small they actually are. And this is Toulouse, and obviously her first litter here on the farm with us, and she has done great. Now she is not the most let's just say she doesn't love being touched, so we're always kind of thinking, okay, well, how's she gonna do if we're in here with piglets? She did amazing. And she's not mean by any means, but just like now when she's out in the field by herself, you pet her and she just kind of walks away from you. She doesn't really care to be touched, and that is totally fine. but she did a fantastic job with the piglets. And it was a good thing we came and checked. Says I had this board up here to keep them in. It was starting to rain. We came out, didn't notice any piglets, but there was one right outside the door. So thank goodness we came out and checked when we did. And all the piglets are doing fine. And it's our biggest litter this spring so far. I'll get around to Luis's head here so you can actually see piglets. We had 9, as we didn't. To Luis had 9 piglets, and the colors are just awesome. This is from the boar Tonka that we had borrowed from a friend. It worked out pretty good. And the coloring is just amazing. So she had 9 piglets, and we've got 3 girls, and that means we got 6 boys. So lots of boys this spring. So I think I remember who is who, which is a first for me. This little black one here is a girl. Where's the one with the ginger butt? That one right there with the ginger butt is a girl. And then, who's the other one? Oh man, I think I forgot. Oh no, that ginger spotted one. There's 2 ginger spotted ones that are very similar. This one's got black front legs. That one is a girl right there. And that one is a boy. So the rest are boys. So we've got the black girl, the ginger spotted girl with black front legs, and then we've got that banded one with kind of the ginger bullseye on its butt. That is the other girl. And the rest of them are boys. So Luis did a great job. Oh my goodness, you are tired out, huh? So she did not have issues with us being in here, and it's a good thing we were, because like I said, that one piglet had gone outside and it was raining and it was dark, so who knows if she would have got back in if we hadn't come and checked. So we get comments sometimes that, oh, you need to let mamas do everything themselves, and I totally agree. The mamas can do everything themselves, but there have been multiple occasions, 2, 3, not a ton, where instances like that, a piglet gets outside. We had one instance where a piglet got stuck and I had to go in there and turn the piglet around, and I know it saved that piglet and probably the rest of the litter too. So we do like to be out here. We have a lot of time invested into these pigs, and if anything is to happen or go wrong, we love to be out here to make sure, or at least try to do something and know that we were able to help and make sure the piglets are okay. So yes, mamas can do it by themselves, but we want to be out here and just to make sure if anything needs to be done, or we can see if piglets go where they're not supposed to go, or sometimes they get rolled on, we can be out here to help with that. So man, let's see, these guys are 3 days old today, so they're starting to put on a little weight. But they look so small compared to these other ones. And the other ones are not that big, but they have just been plumped out. They've got a couple weeks, 5, 6 weeks on them. So it's just fun to see how small they really are again. So biggest litter of the spring, 9 healthy little piglets. You can see some of these wattles. That one's not attached too well. Not sure exactly why that happens. Some of them come out like that. Some of these, when they rumble and tumble and tussle with their brothers and sisters, they can lose a wattle. But look at the coloring. Isn't that just awesome? Very cool litter. So wanted to show you guys that. Weren't able to catch all the video of the birthing, but we were able to get some to share with you guys. But we figured you would want to see these little babies now. So looks like mama's getting ready to open up the bar. We'll step back here a minute so they can all get in. And that little black female behind, and maybe they're full. They're definitely not as vicious as those other piglets, but here they come around to start feeding this afternoon. So we may have one more litter. Thistle, the other piglet that was in with Luis, is supposedly, if she took, due this weekend as well. So we may have another pig coming across to the barn and another litter to show you guys. So fingers crossed, she may have not taken the first cycle, but these were bigger pigs, like I said before, than we were used to, or than we have on our farm, and so some of them were hard to tell if they were pregnant or not. So looks like it is lunchtime here, having an early lunch. We're gonna step out and let her handle her business and feed her babies, but definitely wanted to show you guys that litter. So 9 healthy piglets. Like I said, day 3, or like we normally say, after about day 3, they're kind of out of the woods if anything's gonna happen. Obviously they can still get rolled up on, so we'll be out here checking. But she has been a great mama and very patient with the piglets and with us. Always good to see that. She's been moving her nest around, blocking her pigs in. It's warm enough we haven't had to turn the heat lamp on, which is a nice thing. And they are just doing great. So looks like these guys are done eating. You can tell the difference. But by the end of this week, we should get these piglets weaned and get mamas back and getting their figures. They haven't really lost their figures. They're actually looking quite well. Barb will have a couple extra weeks with hers. And then these are the biggest hogs. They're outside now, but it was a cool experience. Didn't get to bed as early as we were hoping, but welcome to farming. So hope you guys enjoyed that litter. We're enjoying them. It's always fun to come out here and get a little piglet time. These guys are always at our boots. Good thing I don't have laces or they'd be untying my shoes. And there's Smitten. She is getting ready to wean. Here's the rest of the brothers hanging out here. Beautiful breeze today. Sunny, temperatures are fantastic. We hope you're doing great where you are at. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend or week whenever you check this video out. We will see you on the next video.